What's up, guys? Welcome to the Cash Craft, your daily dose of finance and technology news and updates. Loudoun County, Virginia holds 70% of the world's internet traffic. You've never heard of it. While cities like San Francisco and Austin fight for tech headlines, a quiet stretch of land outside Washington, D.C. became the physical center of the digital world. And the way it happened reveals something most people completely miss about how America actually builds things in 2026. Every email you've sent, every video you've watched, every transaction you've made, there's a decent chance it passed through a server farm in Loudoun County. This isn't speculation. This is infrastructure. The county now hosts more data center capacity than the next 5 U.S. regions combined. And while the rest of America struggles to build a single bridge without a decade of delays, Loudoun added 10 million square feet of data center space in the last 3 years alone. Here's where it gets interesting. For years, the narrative has been simple: America can't build anymore. Bridges take decades, housing construction crawls, permitting processes strangle projects before they start. Governments at every level seem designed to prevent things from happening rather than enable them. But data centers? They're going up faster than at any point in history. Not because the government suddenly became efficient, because something else changed. The boom started quietly in the 1990s. Loudoun County sat at a geographic crossroads for fiber optic cables connecting the East Coast. AOL built a facility there. Then others followed. Nothing dramatic, just proximity to existing infrastructure and available land. By 2010, the county had become a modest hub. By 2020, it was undeniable. By 2026, it's the single most concentrated data infrastructure zone on the planet. What most people don't realize is that this didn't happen through some grand federal plan or visionary government initiative. It happened because local officials made a specific choice: get out of the way and make it easy. Loudoun County streamlined permitting. They pre-zoned land for data center use. They created a process where companies could get approvals in months, not years. They didn't offer massive tax breaks or subsidies. They just removed friction. The result? While California debates housing projects for 5 years, Loudoun approves data centers in 6 months. While New York fights over every infrastructure upgrade, Virginia builds. The county now generates more commercial property tax revenue than it knows what to do with. Schools are funded, roads get maintained, and the construction keeps accelerating. Now, pay attention to this next part. The AI boom of 2024 and 2025 didn't just increase demand for data centers, it exploded it. Training large language models requires computational power that makes previous needs look trivial. Every major AI company, OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Meta, needs massive server capacity, and they need it now, not in 5 years after permitting clears. Guess where they're building? Loudoun County added more data center square footage in 2025 than the previous decade combined. The construction cranes are visible from space. The electrical infrastructure needed to power these facilities rivals small cities. And it's all happening at a pace that seems impossible anywhere else in America. But here's the thing nobody's talking about. This isn't just a story about one county getting lucky with geography. It's a stress test of 2 different approaches to building in America. The traditional model: extensive review processes, community input sessions that stretch for years, environmental studies that delay everything, multiple levels of approval. The result? Almost nothing gets built, or it takes so long that by the time it's done, it's already obsolete. The Loudoun model: decide what you want, zone for it clearly, create a predictable approval process, then execute fast. Not recklessly, not without standards, but without the endless procedural delays that kill momentum. The contrast is stark. The same federal government that can't repair a bridge in under a decade is watching private companies build some of the most sophisticated infrastructure in human history in a matter of months. Same country, same regulations at the federal level, completely different outcomes. Here's what this really means for anyone trying to understand how America builds in 2026. The bottleneck isn't money, and it's not technology, it's process. When local governments decide to enable construction rather than control it, things happen at speeds that seem impossible everywhere else. The data center boom in Loudoun isn't an anomaly, it's proof of concept. The question you should be asking yourself is why this approach works for data centers, but not for housing, transit, or energy infrastructure. The answer isn't technical, it's political. Data centers don't generate neighborhood opposition. Nobody protests a server farm, but the moment you try to build housing or transit, every stakeholder gets veto power and the process grinds to a halt. Personally, I'm watching whether other counties try to replicate Loudoun's approach for other types of infrastructure. Because if this model can build 70% of the internet's backbone in one county, imagine what it could do if applied more broadly. That's all for today, folks. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to the Cashcraft for more finance and tech news. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one.